Eddie Hearn wants Josh Kelly to move up to 154. Josh Kelly should move up to 154 to pick up more strength and not have to drain too much weight to make a 147-pound limit any longer, says his promoter Eddie Hearn. Kelly, with 10 wins, 1 loss, 1 draw, and 6 knockout wins, looked gassed out after 4 rounds lost Saturday night in his title bid against EBU welterweight champion David Avanesyan. 20 with 27 wins, 3 losses, and 1 draw, with 15 knockouts at the SSE Arena in Wembley. Adesanya struggled against Kelly when he was at full strength in rounds 1 through 3, but he took command of the fight as he faded after the third. Hearn views Kelly's defeat is partly caused by blood loss from a terrible cut on round. Wait, no. Hearn does view Kelly's defeat as partly caused by blood loss from a terrible cut on the back of his head, as well as the big shift in weight after he weighed in at 147. And Kelly looked like he put on at least 15 pounds after weighing in last Friday, and all that coming back to his body left him exhausted after 3 rounds. Assuming Kelly agrees to move up to 154, Hearn says he would have the potential to mix it up with the 3 domestic level fighters initially: Sam Eglinton, Anthony Fowler, Calvin Metcalf, Ted Cheeseman, and Scott Fitzgerald. Kelly, 26, wants to fight at the world level. Hearn knows what facing the domestic level fight is initially would be a way of adjusting to the higher weight class. Kelly will be strong at 154. When we talk about the weight, the impression that I got was he made weight better than he ever has with the 147 limit. It hands it to IFL with TV of Josh Kelly. But he is huge at 147. God knows how much weight he puts on after weighing in. I want to see him move up to 154 because he'll be more comfortable up there and more robust as well. When you look at the division, especially domestically, I know Josh is looking beyond and he should do, but when he comes back, when you start linking him in with Cheeseman, Eggington, Fowler, Fitzgerald, and Metcalf, then there are some great fights. So it's something he should look at moving to 154, but it's going to take him a while to get over this. He's going to be really disappointed because he believed this was going to be the start of a big year for him, and now it's just about to come back. I think so that Kelly moved up to 154. I hope Josh doesn't lose heart with it. It would be a good idea for Kelly to test it out at 154. We've seen him gas out after 3 rounds in his last 3 fights. There's got to be an explanation for that, and the weight could be the reason. Josh will want to rematch with Adesanya. I think he'll want to, Eddie Hearn said when asked if Kelly will want to rematch with Adesanya when going into the fight. He said to me he didn't feel good, strong, like going into the 5th round. He was losing a lot of blood, so you've got to look at that. Callum Smith will also be moving up to 175. It says he was out-hustled and out-balled by a very strong fighter in David Avanesyan, and he'll want to rematch with him. It was a stunning fight in the round before. Adesanya was coming like a train, and he's strong. He can punch, said Hearn. And we've got to give credit to the better man, and that's David Adesanya, said Hearn. Josh Kelly's really confident and he believes he's a world-class fighter. I believe he is as well. Just because you lost to another world-class fighter, I hope people give credit for fighting, stepping up to that type of fight, because he could have had 2 or 3 easy fights, but ultimately he believed he was good enough to take the leap. So did his team, and he became up short last night. There's no disgrace in losing to a world-class fighter in Adesanya, and added it would be a great idea for Kelly to jump straight back into a rematch with Adesanya. And right now, Kelly needs to be at 154 to improve his conditioning and power. Unfortunately, Kelly's tendency for his face to mark up easily, something that won't change in the future. That's why it's important that he minimizes the amount of punishment he takes. As always on the Fight Talk, please tell me what you think of this in the comments below. Adesanya did deserve that win, but I won't be making a video on that. As always on the Fight Talk, and I am out.